Santa Claus is going to go.
Hey, everybody, it's Dr.J, Kamal, and Spike. We're talking stocks. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We've been talking stocks from before the show. I hit go live. What were we talking about? All the stuff I bought?
You're on a buying spree.
I'm on a Christmas buying spree. I have a Christmas list. So I bought more Microsoft. I bought more IBM. I bought IONQ, Qubit, whatever that is, QBT. I bought some other stuff. I forget. But I added a little bit here, a little bit there. I figured Santa's coming to town, so I'll buy.
Did you sell anything to buy this book, or you just?
I sold something. What did I sell recently? I sold SOUN.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You losing the faith?
I don't know. I just felt like selling something. I didn't think it was, but I added to.
It hasn't really lit the skies up this year.
I think I added to SMCI. I love SMCI.
MicroStrategies did good today.
I told you I'm going to add to SMCI, right?
Yes,
I think I did.
You did. And like I said, your MicroStrategies also did pretty well.
I have more MicroStrategy now than I've ever had. I've been adding. All right, I think it's. I think it's the thing about MicroStrategy. The chart is a little scary, as Kamal points out. There's a gap. It looks like it's forming an island. There could be an island reversal. It's a little scary on the chart, but I don't scare so easily.
It's not the word is not scary. The word is risky.
Risky.
Well, if you risk averse.
Risky whiskey. Everybody on CNBC or Bloomberg is all very cautious about 24. I don't know why there isn't more enthusiasm.
Because we don't know if a soft landing is going to occur, and even if it does occur, a soft landing is going to come with it a lot of slowdown in the economic landscape.
Professor Omar texted me that he's got to talk to me because it could be at a very important turning point tomorrow. Could be very critical. So
on the last day of trading of the year.
Tomorrow is not the last day of trading.
Oh, that's right. We still have all the time after Christmas.
You're way ahead of us.
Yeah, I guess I'm a week ahead.
That's good.
Is Santa Claus, all right? So does that mean Santa Claus is going to stay in town next week?
I'm going to go to the Hamptons.
What did they say about guests and fish?
I'm just going to the Hampton House.
Oh, okay.
The house in the Hamptons.
You and everybody else with money on Wall Street. So what's going to happen next week? Nothing.
All right. So SPY 472. It's back to where it was almost yesterday, right? Yesterday it hit 476, I think. It was a terrible turnaround. It scared me the last half hour.
That's right.
I got frightened. I didn't sell anything, but I felt like it. I said, gee, everybody's selling. Maybe I should too. And then I put Kramer on Mad Money, and he says, today was the day you had to sell a little.
Right, he did.
Today was the day to trim. So it made me feel bad because I didn't trim. I didn't buy, but I didn't trim. Maybe I did buy. I bought earlier in the day. All right, so today I bought. I've been pretty much a buyer. It's hardly sell anything. And the spiders are still knocking on the door of 480. It hasn't gotten there yet. I think it'll get there before the end of the year, though. I really doubt we get a bifurcation where the Dow makes it and this doesn't. So that would be shocking to me if we have a sharp reversal. It would shock everybody. Nobody's expecting a sharp reversal. Not yet, anyway.
So you don't think people are going to sell off their loser stocks so they could offset their tax?
I think they did that already. I think that's done. I'm trying to shut the heater.
It's funny, you're looking at spiders, and I'm looking at Amazon, and they
Yeah.
both seem to have the same exact shape.
Oh, really? I'll
It's
look at it.
unbelievable.
Amazon, I told you I wrote calls again on a portion. I think I
Really?
told you. I got like $1.30, $1.40. I don't remember. I got it till January 5th. It
Which,
should,
which strike?
uh, the strike is 160. If it goes above 160, I start losing money.
Yeah, that's it. 160. Actually, you, you did all right. I think
Well, the
you made money that you're likely to keep.
time will tell. I mean, I've been doing this a few times now.
Because
Right.
I don't think it's hitting 160 anytime soon.
Well, if it does, I'm happy to give it up at 160.
That's
Uh,
true, right? So even if
Just,
you have to
just,
bail,
I'll,
you'll
turn,
bail at a decent profit.
I'll just turn my shares over. I won't
Yeah,
buy the
exactly.
option back. I want to sell a little Amazon anyway because I got 24% of my portfolio in Amazon
So it'll force you to trim.
and 11% in the Qs. So between the two of them, that's like my whole portfolio. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous, yes.
It's
Right, Riley.
totally ridiculous. Uh, MicroStrategy, I got up here as well. What's there to say about this? 467 is a buy. Buy at 467 if you want to add to your collection. I'd rather be buying SPSM than SPY. I might even rather be buying XBI. I think,
XPI, really?
yeah, XBI looks like it's alive. But there's nothing wrong with buying more SPY, I don't think. But the rotation is beginning to happen into the small caps. IWM has been on a tear.
Yep.
So if you want to add to your SPY, 467 looks like the place right in there. 467.50. I think we're going up, probably way above the 480 before this thing has a serious correction. I said 530 to 550. Didn't I call those numbers? I think so. 530 to 550, somewhere in there before we get a meaningful correction. So I think we just get, small dips down, which will be bought. We're now in a buy the dip phase. That's how I see it. Buy the dip. Let me just show you I added to I didn't own this before, but I took a position in SPSM, small caps.
About a small cap version of the spiders.
Yeah. I wanted a little piece of action on the small caps. It has a very similar chart to the spiders, except we made a new high. We took out the high of 731. And this high over here of February, we took that out too. So we're doing pretty good. Like I said, I just wanted to diversify a little bit here. Where's the all-time high? The all-time high is up here.
So you have
47.
you have all versions of the S&P.
I don't have IWM. 47.34 is the all-time high. I think we get there. We have double.
It does look like it's knocking on the door.
We have like a double top here.
Yep.
I paid a few pennies less than where we are now. I bought in the low 41s. I think I came in yesterday on this trade. So I'm looking for it to take out, make new highs. I don't know. Just a little diversification here. I had too much loose cash that I was making no money on, so
Poor thing.
I figure I'll put it to work, you know.
So could you compare? Could you throw IWM right afterwards just to see if there's any kind of
Yeah, look at this. Look at this trading range. Very neat. We're about to go above it, I think.
This
I
is what,
hope.
5 years?
IWM, yeah, sure.
Just for comparison purposes.
Yeah, of course. IWM had a hell of a move. Took out the July highs. It looks like the other one, you
It
know.
does. It does. It just looks a slight bit more extreme, slightly high beta.
Very much like the other one.
Yeah.
It's like Amazon and Spy.
Right.
I
Like
gotta say Amazon.
all these Rorschachs.
I think just like the SP 600, I think this is going to make test the old highs too.
The 220s.
Yeah, they're on fire right now. I mean, maybe they take a little breather, come back to the 200, and
I know. I
then
mean, like I was always seeing this stock. You know, when things were so good, I said, "Oh, 175 is never going to happen," and it did. But now, yeah, I'm thinking 175 is definitely a floor.
look at how neat this has been between the lows and the highs. How many times it's hit both top and bottom.
Yeah, I know. So if it ever goes down to 160 again, I'm definitely in.
Yeah. But this is the weekly, so this is a long period of time.
Yeah, no, I know.
It started here at 6/21/22, year and a half. Year and a
Yeah.
half. So how many times in a year and a half? One,
Once things
two,
started turning bad, right?
three. At least 4 times it's hit the top and bottom. 4 or 5 times in a year and a half. Excellent swing. If you think that though, you would be short not long at this point.
Yeah, I bailed out at 200.
I don't blame you.
Waiting for another opportunity.
You want me to compare the spiders with the
Well, I was just saying when you showed the spiders, and I was looking at Amazon, you might as well show the audience
let's look at Amazon.
if there's anything to be learned from that.
Like I say, I'm itching to sell a few shares. I have 20.
Why? I thought you're gonna go. This is going to 200.
I want to diversify a little bit more because 24% of my portfolio.
I don't know what to do with all this money. Got to do something.
24% of my portfolio is in Amazon. Don't you think it's too much? No?
Yeah.
That's about what I have too.
You also have that? We're both probably a little too heavy in Amazon. Although it's not a bad place to be, you know what I mean? But
right,
these guys ever going to start giving a dividend?
I think the top 5 of my holdings is over 50% of my portfolio.
Yeah, I guess they're not giving you. If they're giving you such gains, you don't need dividends, right?
Yeah, I mean, and furthermore, the top 10, the top 15 is 90%. So the other 15 are just kidding around.
Yes, that's like all the people who own all the wealth in the United States.
The top 1%, right?
The top 1/10%.
Is that right?
Owns the lion's share of the wealth. So it seems to make sense then that one stock would hold a large percentage of your portfolio.
Right, but is it the right stock?
Amazon. Are you kidding me? If it's not Amazon, what it would be?
There's never a wrong time to buy Amazon.
Why does it say 41.97? What the hell is that?
Just this.
It's portending the future.
I don't know. It's scary.
That's pretty scary.
Let's hope it's not right.
Is somebody expecting a 4-to-1 split?
It's definitely not right.
But after hours, it's 153.82. So
Mine doesn't say that. Mine says 153.84.
what you were comparing this to SPX?
So yeah, your SPY.
I don't think it's that. This is a weekly. Let me look at the daily.
Look at the year, and then if you want to flip back to SPY.
All right. SPY. Yeah, almost identical.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you want to look at? IBM? I bought more today.
Yeah, it's
I
probably small.
figured it pulled back to my 160 that I was talking about. So
Yeah.
remember the last show, the show before?
You think we'll have a shot at anything lower?
I said to buy right in here, 159.50,
Okay.
160. Middle of that green candle, you see.
No, as
So
far as the two of those stocks looking together, I would say whatever you would decide on one, you should decide on the other. So
yeah,
if you're thinking of trimming the S&P or trimming Amazon, I can't see trimming one and going into the other, unless, like you said, just for no other reason than just to diversify.
just to balance it out a little bit, The only Mag 7 that I don't own at all is Tesla. Maybe I should buy a little.
You have some Meta.
I have Meta, but not a lot. I have Microsoft and I added to it, but I still don't have a lot. I mean, even if you have 100 shares, you have a decent amount, 35,000,
Sure.
36. I mean, it's not like I have nothing, but compared to my Amazon,
Can you take a quick look at Chewy?
Chewy got a bite the other day.
Yeah, today it went up significantly.
Chewy.
I mean, this week.
People like their animals. There's no question.
Yeah.
This one does not have stores. They only sell online. It's like Amazon, but for
Right.
pets.
I definitely like the chart. It's a compelling buy at this point. $25.
Right. But you see what it stopped. If you look at the 2-year chart,
I'll look at the 5-year. That's about what the 2-year would look like.
yeah, you see where it stopped at the
Yeah, no,
today.
not of particular interest. It should go higher.
Okay.
I don't see that being a significant area to stop based on the weekly. Looks all right. Looks okay to buy.
Yes, I'm in it.
What else? What I bought at Microsoft today. I bought IBM. I bought Microsoft. Microsoft didn't have much of a pullback today, but I decided why wait? I might as well. Wanted it.
I so regret selling Mara, by the way.
What's that?
I regret selling Mara. Have you seen it recently?
Well, yeah, it's flying. I did not sell. I think I sold a little bit Mara, but not much. Occasionally, I sell, do a little trimming, but I didn't sell much. If I sold it at all, I don't remember for sure. This is a nice trend line, also. Microsoft looks good. I mean, you want all the AI quantum stuff you can find. Microsoft. And if you want Word or whatever, you're stuck. You got to pay the piper, right?
Right.
Subscription model. The Azure business looks good. The cloud. I mean, this is a powerhouse stock. I don't see leaving the Mag 7. I just want to buy more Mag 7s. I mean, maybe you're not going to get as big a bump as you did this year, but I think it'll go. Be sure it'll be up next year, provided the market is up. It'll be up nicely, Microsoft. So I can see 450 for this one. 450 for Microsoft. I like all of the Mag 7 at this point. The only one I don't own is Tesla. Not that I really dislike it. I just don't own it. Don't know why.
Want
Kathy,
to take a quick look at Meta?
Kathy is buying more
Tesla.
Tesla. Buying more. What did you want me to look at?
Mara.
Mara, you want to aggravate yourself?
Yes. I just want to see if it's going to keep going or not. I mean, this is.
It looks like it's going to keep going because Bitcoin didn't even move much, and this one shot up. It's
Can you
going
check
up to $33.
Wow, really?
Almost guaranteed, which of course means to sell it. Our opinions, my opinion, strictly our own, not anyone else's opinions. They're our own. We formulate it however we formulate the opinions. But there are one thing about them, they're our own, and it's also not investment advice.
Well,
it's just how we feel about the particular stock that we own or want to own or don't own. But we always say whether we own it or not. I own it. Kamal sold it. Professor Spike, I don't know if he owns it or not.
which one? I don't know in this stock.
You own
another one that got away.
What?
Check the 6-month chart.
6-month chart.
Yeah. It shows you how is it doing. Look at that. I mean,
rocket ship. It's heading to the 30s. Rocket ship. Bitcoin is heading to 48,000. I've been saying that for a long time, though, so it's nothing new. It sounds very reasonable now that Bitcoin is heading to 48,000. When I was saying it when it was 25,000, people were looking at me like I'm crazy. I've been saying it for a long time. This is a nice trend line, isn't it? I could draw it. Looks like a very nice trend line by the naked eye. There you go. Is that a beautiful trend line?
Really is.
Very nice. Making new highs every couple of weeks, making new highs. I think it's going to be the year of the quantum computing. So why not own some of this? Anything that has quantum in its name, or even the Q is good enough. So
right. Well, because we know that
if it has a Q,
we know Q's coming back.
IBM is probably the leading quantum play, but this one is a small company and get more bang for the buck, right? That's why I bought them both. I bought it. When did I buy this one? Did I own it on Monday? I don't remember. I bought it this week. I'm down maybe pennies on this one. And the same is true for QUBT. I'm down a few pennies. QUBT. It was down 3 pennies today after I was 90 cents. My average is probably about 90 cents.
It looks like there's a slow recovery.
Where do you think this is going?
Probably up here to about $1.37. It definitely is breaking $1. It's on the wrong side of the dollar right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
After, I think the January effect will be good for the small caps, and this one should benefit. So I like this one for, you want to be conservative, you play it up to the 100. That's a buck. A buck is not a bad gain, is it?
No.
88 pennies. You can make a nice percentage gain.
Beat the banks.
15% or whatever it is.
I mean, market value 66 million. It's a penny stock.
I like this one. It's a software company. They don't sell hardware, but maybe that's better.
Yeah, I mean, because have you seen some of these quantum machines? It's like you got to hold them in some lab and keep things at absolute zero.
Yeah, it has to be chilly, right?
So the hardware side of things is a bit prohibitive.
But IBM has got that cornered.
But if there's anything on the software side, that's where to go.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's going to be a combination of quantum computing, in the data center together with the cloud. And companies aren't going to have their own quantum computers.
No, I know. Already, you're right. Everything's going to be on the web.
Yeah.
Including the computing power. You're right.
The chart on this looks very good.
Storage as a service, hardware as a service, software as a service, everything as a service.
Since October 2023, this has been on a tear from 63 pennies. It's been on a tear. And I see it challenging and breaking this red line, the 100. It'll get there again probably soon. And maybe it doesn't make it again. Look how many tries it's had since going below $1. But it'll get there. It's on the wrong side of the dollar.
Wouldn't the fundamentals say that when it does collide, it's going down? It's
the technicals, you mean? No, it means
technicals. Sorry, the technicals.
No, the odds favor north on a break. So but that's a ways off. That's not until the end of January, right?
Yes, yeah.
It's got a lot more room. But by the end of January, it should be north of a buck. We hope. The odds, this is a straight line, so the odds favor. Usually, this formation is good, as opposed to when they're both going up, both lines going up. It's usually bad. Don't ask me why. It don't make too much sense. Maybe it does. I guess it makes sense if you think about it, because if they're both going up the lines at a meeting, then you have a steeper, more narrow ascent, right? I guess that's why.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, what else did I have listed? Sava killed me today. Should I do Sava?
Might as well. Many of us in the audience are suffering along.
Did not like the action today. Look at that. It's sickening. That's saying sell me, sell me.
Like free fall.
Yeah, it's saying sell me. I'm definitely going down to the 200, $22 a share. That's what it looks like. More likely even the 100.
Yeah, I think the 100.
No, the 50. $21. Yeah. I think the 50, or maybe somewhere in between, like right about here. It doesn't look like it's going to just turn around tomorrow. It has an ominous look to it.
No, I agree.
I'm looking at, it could be this low. It could be this low here, like
$20.
Yeah, $20.
That's what I bought it at, 20 something. I bought it 20 some change.
You might be able to repeat the same trade.
Okay.
But
remember I told you there was like a bull flag right there?
Yeah.
and then it shot up the following day.
This one is being touted now. I hear it on some analysts, quite a few of them are mentioning CRISPR, genetics, genome. So who knows? Maybe it'll get a little action in 2020.
Nice.
Right now, it's just another annoying bio drug for now. But there is hope for CRISPR, I think. I just so reluctant to be an antibody drug. They're all annoying to me. I lose money whenever I touch bio drug.
You might as well take Curtis's request since we're doing this ARDX.
That one's making money. That's why I'm not in
it. But since we're on this topic, we might as well take care of Curtis.
That is one hell of a big red ugly candle. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but they recovered a little bit, right to the middle.
I don't want to buy it here, which means it probably should be bought.
Right. Seems $5 is a more appropriate price to buy at.
Do you see that all the averages are like running next to each other?
This I don't know why it went up, but this area here at 550 looks more attractive to me.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I have no idea what the fundamentals are. 592 maybe the bottom of this candle.
Do you see where the moving averages intersected and then
what is that? They converged pretty
they're all together now, right?
Right, but when they intersected, it shot up. You see that?
Yes,
yeah, true.
Look, they straightened out the 50 above the 100 above the 200, although just barely. So it's a bullish chart, but I don't think you should chase it. You should get it at least 50 cents cheaper, maybe.
You get yourself a bargain, son.
Probably. Again, what do I know on that? I have no idea. Just off the chart.
What do these guys do anyway?
I don't know. I'm so disgusted with BioDrug.
Yeah, Ultimune is another one that got away, isn't it?
Yeah, this one.
Did you make money on this, Kamal?
This one, I'm more likely to buy this one.
Kamal, did you make money on this or no?
I sold it just a little bit higher than what I bought it for.
It sounds familiar. I was in and out of crypto. But
another one that got away.
Yeah, I mean this run from 469. Figure if you give back half, you're looking at 8 to 4.5.
Right, right to the middle of that red candle.
You're probably looking at somewhere around here, $7 or lower. I don't think you should chase it. I don't think you should chase anything.
No, I'm ignoring it, except that it keeps showing up as a most active or a big mover in stock twits. So you can't ignore it.
592 looks like a nice place. If it gets,
I'd even go lower.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a fat drug, GLP.
I see.
So it's the end.
So it's got a new floor.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe $6 is the floor now. So, but I hate to chase these things, but
Ardex provides a phosphate-reducing drug for dialysis patients.
Oh, really?
Maybe a new standard of care, according to Curtis.
Oh, very nice. It's not just GLP-1. Very nice.
Thank you, Curtis.
Look, I like all biotechs because they help cure diseases. 1 out of 100 of them, but got to be in the right one out of the 100. That's the problem with them. What else did I put down? Anything?
Let's see. You put Nike.
After hours earnings. That's today, right? It looks like it had bad earnings. Oh well, I'm not in it. I was thinking of going long before earnings. Good thing I didn't.
You
Yeah.
see the prices of sneakers nowadays? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, and maybe that's the problem. People
I mean,
can't.
you used to get a sneaker for like 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Now it's like hundreds of dollars.
People can't afford it.
Yeah.
I still wear my nifty buck 50s.
It's tough. It's tough to afford.
I mean, it doesn't even do the walking for you.
Motorized Nikes, right?
Right. What is those Heelys?
I would have liked to buy it at the beginning of this channel.
Right.
Yeah, right about here.
Well, when the movie came out,
$88.
actually after the movie came out.
Look at this crazy heading: 629 at the close, 115 after hours. Something's very broken with these charts. I like Rivian of the car makers. I like Rivian.
There is a gap right there. Do you see it?
On this gap,
Yep, yep.
116. And so it's below the gap.
So it's so it's closing the gap most likely tomorrow.
Maybe it's a good idea to pick up a little Nike.
But you see where it meets the gap. It's the bottom of that channel. Do you see that?
Let me try.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much where it's trading, right?
Yeah.
You want to fill that gap, huh?
It's gonna fill that gap and
It filled it in after hours. The close was
15.6, you're right.
115.91. It filled the gap already.
right, which is the lower end of that channel.
Correct.
Interesting.
It's right at the trend line. Very interesting. But maybe now is the time to buy it. Sometimes it gets an initial sell-off and the next day recovers. Maybe I'll buy some.
Let's buy a share. Let's buy a share too.
One share, right?
No, I'll buy 2 shares,
Okay, fine.
maybe 3.
Yeah,
One for each one of us.
For Dr. J, if he's not laying down $5,000, it's not even worth talking about.
XBI versus IBB. Which one would you rather own?
Good question.
XBI
is behaving better.
XBI has got all the small biotech that you're familiar with.
IBB is languishing.
IBB has got the Vertexes, the Gilead, Regeneron, all the biggies. And I mean, you're buying 2 different animals when you buy these things.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, but this has come to life. There's no question. This one could have made money in it. We talked about it over and over again. It's trending. It's still trending up. So pull back to support maybe around 81.51.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a time to
that makes sense.
Time to indulge, Kamal.
We're hitting the 38-minute mark, just so you know.
All right, so I think I covered everything I wanted to cover.
Pretty much.
So Curtis is Jeremiah is in pain, I guess, from Sava.
Yeah, he's in pain.
Everyone's in pain that owns Sava. So Sava is a pain-making machine. If you own Sava, you're looking to be in pain, no question.
Yes, it's like being a Met fan.
It's like being a Met fan or a Jet fan.
Right.
Speaking of which, what's going to happen? I want early Super Bowl picks. We'll end that.
It's I'm not backing the Bills anymore.
I'm going San Francisco against the AFC is hard. Baltimore.
I just
Against
bought.
the
I
Ravens,
just
all
bought
right.
Nike.
Huh?
Kamal
Which
bought
one?
Nike.
Yeah.
I think I will too. All right, I'm gonna buy.
I just put 100 shares. I bought 100
I'm,
shares.
I'm gonna buy some Nike also. What the hell?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I ain't doing it. Meanwhile, right when you guys are smoking cigars, going, "Oh, sorry, she should have been in my Nike." I'm gonna be like, "Oh."
I mean, it's 100 shares.
You know what? Let me think about it. I'll probably buy it, but I'll think about it.
You don't want to do an on the show one because
I don't want to
that's
make
too
rash,
deep an endorsement.
I don't want to make rash decisions. Raymond James
Right?
up
Like
the
the
price
product.
target to $12. Thanks, Curtis. ARDX.
Yeah, okay.
Curtis has been very good this year in BioDrug. All right, so that's it for our. Is this our Christmas show? This is our Christmas show.
Yes.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good year.
To all a good fight.
So yeah, whatever. So what are you buying for Christmas? Nike, right?
Here you go.
Nike.
Nike for Christmas. Adios, amigos.
Get
Next week we're not going to
Nike
do.
for Christmas.
Monday is Christmas, so we can't meet.
All right, so Tuesday.
Good. So we take a day off. I think probably the market is closed on Monday. I'm
Probably.
not sure. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
well, we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever you guys are up for.
Well, definitely Thursday. I'm not sure because I'll be away, but I'll try.
Okay. Take
All
care,
right.
guys. Happy holidays.
Take
Bye-bye.
care,
Happy
everybody.
holidays.
Bye.